Hi kids, it's me again. I need to do a better shooting on me. Listen, I just made a little mistake on the previous video, so I have to do it again and again and again. You see, even a teacher is learning. So teachers are teaching you a knowledge. I'm teaching today's unit with a review of Unit 5, which is occupations, and the occupations that we had today. Right here, these are the occupations. Let me show you this. Okay, there are these occupations in your book. We got a cartoonist, a meteorologist, a computer programmer. Let me see what is next. An astronaut, an architect, an archaeologist, etc. So let me read again. For those who don't know what is an archaeologist, it is a scientist who studies how people lived in the past, who knows what is an architect. An architect is the one who designs buildings, all the buildings that you see around your house, all the houses, even the simplest house that it is, has been designed by an architect. Then Taipei 101 is one of the biggest examples, and if you look at the Taoyuan City Center, you might see the new train station is being developed and it's very beautiful. And in Taoyuan City, you have this beautiful music center. It looks like a boat, right? It's in a park. Okay. Anyway, I'm not talking too much. Then an astronaut, you know, is the scientist, is the engineer. He has studied many different sciences to achieve that skill. He flies a spaceship. A cartoonist draws a comic book or a comic strip, all those mangas, all the cartoons, SpongeBob, Totoro, all those are being drawn. Those are drawings from cartoonists. Then we got a meteorologist. A meteorologist is the one who tells you how the weather is, but he studies that. He uses different programs, different tools to get that information. Then we got a computer programmer. It is indeed someone who designs new software, and of course there are different applications that have been designed, etc. Now I'm going to go back to this because I'm going to show you again about who is Jane Goodall. Okay, so I always go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia has now a very interesting tool, and let me see, I'm going here, and it is now more interactive. So whatever I click, like here, it tells me here is a primate. Okay, that is the kind of chimpanzee, the kind of animals that she studied. Okay. So Jane Goodall was, or is, I'm sorry, she's still alive. She is an anthropologist and a primatologist. So anthropology is the study of science and the human behavior, the human biology, cultures and societies, etc. Now, so we know that she studied these sciences, which are very unique because they create a lot of awareness. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my presentation. So what is her job? You know, she was a primatologist, and what is the other word? It's very difficult, that word. Let's go back to it. She was a anthropologist. Okay, now I'm going back again, and we have it here. Would you like to become a primatologist? That is a personal question for you. So it's up to you to decide if you want to or not. I'm just giving you more information because I think our book is a little bit limited, so I want to do a little bit more. Then I have a little video. It says, what is she worried in her video? What is her message? There is a message. When she was young, she spent 60 years studying these chimpanzee families and their behaviors. So why am I introducing you to her? Because she is an inspiring person Not that you want to become a biologist or anthropologist. No, it is just that whatever she has done is very remarkable. And I want the children to see some remarkable people as well. Not boring, really wonderful people. Come on. Now let's see if we can open this video. There we go. So there she is. She tells us a little bit about, review a little very briefly of what we saw already, but it is very important to get back to this.
How long are you going to be associated with the chimpanzee?
Until I die. What I still want to achieve is a critical mass of young people who will grow up with the values, understanding, yes, we need money to live, but it goes wrong when we live for money. Young people who will grow up to be the next leaders, the next politicians, the next CEOs of big corporations, the next teachers, the next parents, and understand that what Mahatma Gandhi said, this planet can provide the human need, but not human greed. And we have to think very carefully about how many children we have, because the planet simply cannot go on supporting more and more humans who are needing more and more of the natural world, and we at the expense of future generations, your great-great-grandchildren. It's you young people who enable me to carry on. It's the hope for the future, my greatest reason to hope.
Okay, now we're back again to the questions. It is amazing what she said. Her message is she's very worried about the future. She is very happy that there are many young children, that is you, who want to be presidents, ministers, politicians, engineers, astronauts, scientists, right? But she says, we should also listen to what Mahatma Gandhi said. Mahatma Gandhi was, let's put it, a philosopher, not a preacher, but someone who has a good vision, a lot of good messages for the world. And he said, this world needs, okay, what we had to create things, and we had to take what we need. Don't be greedy. Don't use things with greed. Okay, sometimes we get more than we need, you know. For example, if you had your breakfast this morning, okay, you are full, you don't need to eat anymore, but you know that there in your refrigerator there might be something delicious, something yummy, and you go and you eat it. Of course, you ask permission to your parents, or maybe not, and you get it. So you're becoming greedy. You see, nowadays, thanks to commodity, thanks to money, that's what she says. She talks about money. We are having more things. We are buying things that want more than what we need. All right, but that's what I like, that you also understand that it's important to know what we like. It's important to understand that occupations, the jobs that you're going to do in the future, have a very important role on society and the world itself. Because she says there are many people growing, and she's worried about the world, what's going to happen. All right, let's not worry too much about it, because you're too little, and we're going to talk about your dream occupation. Okay, the question to you is, what would you like to be? Okay, go here, and there are many other jobs in the first lessons. Have you heard of them? Like so not software programmer, but they are developer, influencers, apparel coach, etc. There are different jobs, but I wish you had the time one day to take a look, because it is important that you have an idea of what you want to be. If you tell me, teacher, I really want to be an influencer, I want to have a YouTuber, I know there are some little minds in our class who have told me that. Some children have told me that they want to be an influencer or YouTuber. Good for you. But you have to have a good product or launch a new product. Okay? Now, which other job from the video that you saw do you think is interested? to read again. Do you know what 3D is? And then we talk about these occupations already: cartoonist, a meteorologist, a computer programmer, an astronaut, an architect, an archaeologist. And now I have a song for you. We're going to listen to a song, and you need to tell me, before you listen to the song, you need to tell me how many occupations are there mentioned, and which occupation do you wish to do, do you wish and you do not wish to do, and why not? Okay, let me take a little break. We're back again with a song. And let's count the
Police officer and work at the police station. I want to be a teacher and work at a school. I want to be a firefighter and work at the fire station. I want to be a nurse and work at the hospital. I want to be a chef or a vet. I want to be a scientist. Can you tell me, what do you want to be?
What do you want to be? What do you want to be?
What do you want to be? Can you tell me? A chef, a teacher, a firefighter, a scientist, an astronaut, a police officer, a doctor, or a nurse. What do you want to be? Oh, do you want to be? I want to be a doctor and help people every day. I want to be an astronaut and climb a rocket into space. I want to be a chef or a vet. I want to be a scientist. Can you tell me, what do you want to be?
What do you want to be? What do you want to be?
What
Do you want to be? Can you tell me?
a chef, a teacher, a firefighter, a scientist, an astronaut, a police officer, a doctor, or a nurse.
What do you want to be?
What do you want to be? Can you tell me? A chef, a teacher, a firefighter, a scientist, an astronaut, a police officer, a doctor, or a nurse.
Okay, kids. I had to stop it. I'm still recording. Yes. Okay, this is the end. So I counted 8 occupations. So I had to say goodbye. I will see you again on Thursday. That will be our last video learning. Next week, I will see you all on the screens. I had to say goodbye now. Bye bye, kids. Sayonara.